It was the 3rd of November, 1968. I was in the 8th grade for the first time. Walnut Grove Junior High had got a new basketball coach, Mr. Charles Farmer. I've never known a finer man than Charles Farmer. He'd come over from Greenville. They'd been playing on dirt over there. And it was the second year we had a gym at Walnut Grove. I tried out for the basketball team. Of course, I made it. Of course. And so we'd been practicing all summer. We got ready for our first game on November the 3rd, 1968. We was playing New Sheridan. We was in the gym there warming up, shooting layups, that kind of thing. They had that clock there at Walnut Grove gym. Great big old round thing. It was a clock. Scoreboard clock. And it had a minute hand up there, just like a clock. And it had a second hand on it. And it'd go around, and that minute hand would jump back the next minute. Like 8, 7, 6, 5. And that thing done got down to 5 minutes, and we were shooting layups. Coach Farmer says, "You boys go to the locker room." We went in the locker room, and in the meantime, them cheerleaders, it was Janice Stewart, Fred Smith, Brenda Cantrell, Helen Keel, John Warden. I don't remember how many others there was, but they was outside the locker room, and they done lined up, on both sides, and they was holding their hands up like this. And we was supposed to run out through there. There wasn't no such thing as warm-up uniforms or warm-up jerseys or warm-up pants at that time. And this is 1968. Ain't nobody seen nothing like that in junior high ball. Coach Farmer had gone down to Luder Hardware in Huntsville. He had bought 10 of them red rain suits. Now the boys on the team, let me think, it was Brian Scott and Ricky Bowden, Randy Brooks, George Perry Williams, Randy Stevens. It was me and Cleo. It was them, the Scott twins, Gene and Gerald. Coach could never tell them apart, and so we didn't have but 10 uniforms. So he gave them one. He said, "Now y'all boys take a turn. I don't want to know which one shows up. One of you show up for one game, and the other one show up for the next. Y'all need to be fair about this. I don't care which one of you show up, but the others stay at home." Anyway, we was in there in the locker room, and Coach Farmer pulled out them raincoats, them red raincoats. We was the Walnut Grove Bulldogs. We had red uniform. He pulled out them red raincoats. We put them things on. We looked good. We was red from head to toes. Had that jacket, had them pants, had that hood on it. You'd pull that hood up. Boys, pull your string up tight. It was, all thing you could see was their eyes. We was lined up, fixing to come out of that dressing room. Coach Farmer was standing by the door. The only thing you could see was their eyes. We had that hood. We had that hood pulled up and that string pulled tight. We was ready to play a ball game. He's supposed to say, "Fired up, boys." He pulled that door open. And he hollered. fire, and all. Just the only thing them cheerleaders heard was fire. We come a running out. We come a running out there with them red suits on. Them cheerleaders took off and screaming, fire, fire, fire. All the women was fainting in the gym. The men was crying and throwing their kids out the windows. them new Sharon boys, they run out the yard. They thought the gym was on fire. Oh, they had to call the game off.